Hello, welcome to Maths class. Today let us have a new chapter, data handling. What is this data handling? Here you are going to learn about what is statistics, what is raw data, what is arrayed data, which is otherwise known as organized data, and what is frequency, how to frame a frequency distribution table. All these you are going to learn today in this class. Let me explain you first. What is statistics? Statistics, it's a branch of mathematics. Just like algebra, arithmetic, mensuration and all. Statistics is also a branch of mathematics. It is the branch of mathematics that deals with the collection, that deals with the collection of the data, analysis and interpretation of the data. What is this collection, analysis and interpretation? Let me explain you. Suppose a class test is done in a class, and when we ask one student how many marks you have secured, each student will say the marks secured by him or her. So as we collect the information, we note down, that is said to be raw data. Raw data is the collected information, just we put as it is. Collection of the data. Suppose I ask some students of the class how many marks they got in the class test done in a class. Suppose the students say 5, 4, 3, 9, 7. Think class test is done out of 10 marks. Next student 10, 10, 2, 1, 0, 8, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 students I asked, let me write. 14 students said. Okay, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, suppose I have collected information from 20 students of a class. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7. I have collected information from 20 students of the class, their class test marks. Their marks, they are secured in the class test done out of 10. So as I collected the information, I have written this data like this. This is said to be raw data. This is collection of the data. Then analysis and interpretation. And we can analyze how many got more than 5, less than 5 and all, that is analyzing. And putting and giving clear picture, that is interpretation of the data. Okay. Now what is raw data? Means data collected as it is. This raw data can be arranged either in ascending order or in descending order, which is known as arrayed data or organized data. Arrayed data is otherwise known as organized data, that is data arranged either in ascending order or in descending order. Data arranged in ascending or descending order is known as arrayed data or organized data. Okay, the same data we can arrange in either ascending or descending, and always let us arrange the data in ascending order. For your class now, no problem whether if you arrange in ascending or descending. It is good to make it a habit to arrange the data in ascending order. But when you go to higher classes, 10th class and all, you have to find the quartiles and all. At that time, ascending order we have to arrange. So when I arrange the data in ascending order, we can see 0 is the least marks. Okay, highest 10 we got. So let me write 0. I am arranging the data in ascending order. 0. Only 1 0 is there. 1 also only 1 is there. We can see 2 is also 1 there. 1, 2. 3 also only 1. And 4 we can see 1, 2, 3. 3 4s are there. 5s we can have 1, 2, 3. 3 5s are there. Okay. Then 6. Nobody got 6 marks. Then 7. 2 7s are there. Then 8. 1, 2, 3 8s are there. Okay. Then 9. 1, 2 9s are there. And 3 10s are there. Let me see every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. So, the marks secured by 20 students of a class I have arranged in ascending order, which is known as arrayed data or organized data. Data as it is collected is known as raw data. And the study of these collection, analysis and interpretation data is known as statistics. Okay. Next, what is frequency and what is frequency distribution table? Let us learn. And here already data is arranged. For this only, let us have what is frequency. Frequency means the number of times a particular, and one more I can tell you, what is range of the data. Range of the data means highest observation minus lowest observation. In this case, the least mark secured by student is 0 and the highest mark secured by the student is 10. So range of data is, all these we can say variates or observations, we can say range of this data is highest observation or highest variate, whatever we say, highest observation or in this case marks minus lowest marks or lowest observation. Okay, and in this case highest observation is 10, lowest observation 0. So the range of the data is 10 minus 0. Okay, then what is frequency? Frequency means the number of times a particular observation appears in the given set of data. Frequency is, it is the number of times a particular observation or particular variate appears in the given set of data. In the given set of data. Okay. So by this what can we understand is the frequency of 0 is 1 because 0 appears only once. The frequency of 1 is also 1. Frequency of 2 is also 1. Frequency of 3 is also 1. Frequency of 4 is 3. Frequency of 5 is 3. Frequency of 7 is 2. Frequency of 8 is 3. Frequency of 9 is 2. And frequency of 10 is 3. Here we have arranged the data already in ascending order. Suppose before arranging only, if we have to draw a frequency distribution table. This frequency, the table showing the frequency of the observations is known as frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution table. So for that, let me give you one more example and teach you how to construct a frequency distribution table. Here in this case, already we have arranged in ascending order. If we don't arrange in order, how to construct a frequency distribution table? The table showing the frequency of various observations. Okay. Here for this, let me give you one example. The ages of 10 children of a joint family are the ages, let me give in years, age I am giving in years, of 10 children of a joint family are 8, 9, 4, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2 years is 7 years, 5, and one more child says is 10 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now how to make a frequency distribution table for this data. Frequency distribution table showing, whenever you show the table, you have to write the heading. Frequency distribution table showing the ages of 10 children of a family. 10 children of a family. That is the table heading. Okay. Now let us write age of a child. Tally marks. What is this tally marks? I will explain you. Then frequency. That means how many children are there having the particular age. Okay. Here we can see 0 number 1 year, age in years. Here also we can write in years is 1 year age. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We can see 1 is the least number, 10 is the highest number. We can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or if some number is not there, we can remove also. 8 here, 1 tally mark. And here let me give you some more also. Wait, 10 not 10 children, 15 children of the family I am giving you. To understand something extra I want to explain you. Again 8, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Here let me give you one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, here also I am giving 8. Here I am giving 9. Okay. Let me give you here 10. To make you understand, to teach you something, I have changed this. So the ages of 15 students, 15 children of a joint family given. Now we can see 3 also let me remove. Let me give you 9 only. Okay. The least number here is 4. 4 years is 5 years 8 children are there. 6 years 8 children are not there. 7 is there. 8 years children are there. 9 years children are there. 10 years children are there. Now what we have to do is first 8. 8 is 1 tally mark. Again 8. One more tally mark. Then 9. Then 10. Then again 9. Here 5. Okay. Then here 4. Then again 9. After that 8 again. Then 7. Then 10. Then again 8. And one more 8. After 4 tally marks, 5th one should be like this, cross. So it is a set of 5 frequency. Okay. Other one is 9. Other one is 10. Okay. So frequency of 4 is only 1. Frequency of 5 is 1. Frequency of 7 is 1. Frequency of 8 is 5. Frequency of 9 is 4. Frequency of 10 is 3. We can count 3 plus 4, 7, 5, 12, 13, 14, 15. Total 15 children are there in the family. Okay. I have changed this. You can understand to show you this. To show you whenever you have the tally marks, 1, 2, 3, 4 you will do. 5th one, do a cross mark. If one more 8 is there, you have to take one more here. So this is your frequency distribution table. I hope this is clear to you. And the next class you are going to learn about arithmetic mean, how to find it. Okay. Thank you.